Hey, what's going on, everybody? Manny here from House Cervantes Reacts, and let's see what we are reacting to right now. And it is a UFC fight. Now, I know this is a little bit different, but go ahead, come on in, and let's watch a UFC fight together. Bada bing, bada bang, bada bing, bada bang, bang, bing, bunk. So this one is Brad Tavares and Edmen. How do you say his name? Let me check real quick. So the name of the fighters is Brad Tavares and Edmen Shahbazyan. Shahbazyan or Shahbazyan? I'm sorry, I always butcher names. But I thought it'd be cool to, I'm a big fan of UFC. I've been watching UFC for well over 10 years. It's the only sport I've ever been into. I like combat sports, but really mixed martial arts, UFC. So I thought, screw it, let's put it on the channel. Let's watch some fights, some peleas. You know what? Pelea, bang, 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 bang. Put the headphones on. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Edmen Shahbazyan and that man Brad Tavares. Tavares' 2-year-old daughter. She turns 2 on Mondays.
Bang, 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 bang. Touch hands, okay? Show of respect, right?
Dave and Buster's. Tavares in black, Shahbazyan is in white. Shahbazyan has just been a monster through 3 UFC starts.
Man, you guys are really fast, huh?
At UFC 239 back in July. Huge ground strikes, fast, powerful hands, but a decided step up in competition tonight against Brad Tavares. Shahbazyan still the 3rd youngest fighter on this UFC roster, born November of 1997.
I like when the crowd does that.
Shahbazyan was 12 years old when Brad Tavares made his UFC debut. Tavares has been on the roster since he was 22.
Imagine getting hit with a punch, getting thrown in that manner. Hey, easy.
Gone longer than Edmen Shahbazyan's previous 2 against Charles Bird and the aforementioned Jack Marshman.
Oh.
And what's interesting to me so far is that even though Shahbazyan has these quick wins, he's still very patient. And he's obviously aware of Brad Tavares' skill level. He respects that, and he's not doing anything rash. Even as he's moving away from these strikes, he's being cautious and intelligent.
Good head movement.
Staying just outside of range of a lot of the big shots Brad's throwing his way, but patient. And this is what we were talking about before the fight, his fight IQ. For a 21-year-old kid with only 10 fights, his fight IQ is off the charts. He fights like an experienced veteran.
Oh, shit! Oh, dang! A right hook clipped him right in the chin. Yikes.
Looks for the nice shot.
Oh, goes for the high kick. Tavares is in big trouble.
Uh-oh. Careful. He's still dazed. Oh.
Oh
Oh, my God! Sorry to yell. That was just brutal.
Those questions have been answered. This kid is sensational.
That was a really good kick to the face or a really bad kick to the face, depending on which way you're looking at it.
The rest of the middleweight division is going to start taking notice if they haven't already.
This head kick, he hides it right there, hides it behind the same
Wow.
side jab.
Okay.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
So pay attention. He touches his head and then he kicks him. I'm going to mention something about that.
The technique.
He touched his head before he kicked it, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so I'm going to pause. So that was a spectacular knockout. It's no surprise. I knew this was going to end in a finish. The video, this UFC video was only like 5 minutes long. And they're putting it, they're promoting it, so obviously I knew it was going to be spectacular, but I never seen that fight before. So one thing that stuck out to me, and I did want to mention it, the guy touches Edmen touches Brad's head before he kicks him in the face. And there's a reason he did that. He was, he was measuring distance, so he wanted to see if he was too close for the kick or too far away. So you stick your hand out to measure distance. And another thing was, he kind of wanted to make sure that Brad Tavares' head was right there. So when he threw the kick, it was going to accurately hit its mark. So I'm judging, I'm seeing how far you are, and then I'm also touching it because I want your head right there, right here. That's why he touched it, because he kind of placed it right there. He kind of held it where it needed to be in order to land that kick. So that's in a very effective move to either touch before, or actually you can actually hang on. Sometimes I've seen where people hang on and throw, boom, and they'll let go right when the strike's about to connect. Again, you don't want to leave yourself exposed. You always want to cover yourself up, but it's a good measuring tool. Anyways, I went off on that. I don't know why I went off on that, but that's just something that stuck out to me. I think it helped nail it. And it helped that Brad was really dazed and confused and rocked, because that was another variable that led to that head kick connecting so spectacular as it did. But anyways, I ranted way too long. I could talk about this for freaking hours. But anyway, I want to know what you guys thought of that knockout, thought of that fight. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not? Please comment down below. Give this reaction a like if you guys liked it, and please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm going to do a blazing hot wing Q&A once I get 1,000 subscribers. I'm so far away, but every subscription helps. And that's going to be it. Don't do drugs. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Peace.